XCR 18 Round 7 journeyed to Ballarat for the road race around the shores of Lake Wendouree. Cold and windy conditions greeted the runners for a challenging day at the office. The open race was 15 kilometres, 2 laps plus a loop around the lake. For the men, it was Ballarat's own and Olympian Collis Birmingham, with Box Hill's Harry Summers wasting no time going to the front early. A tram full of runners followed, including Bendigo pair Brady Threlfall and Andy Buchanan, Essendon's Olympian Liam Adams and Frankie Conway of Melbourne Uni. Mid-race and Summers tried to open a gap, but Birmingham was having none of that. The chasing pack saw another Olympian, Glenn Huntley's Rydian Cowley, taking the pace. Approaching 9 kilometres and Birmingham increased the tempo to take the lead. Summers second. While the chase pack still contained a large number of runners, Box Hill's Andre Waring in the middle. Inside the last 2 kilometres and Birmingham safely out front. Summers still holding second. The race for bronze was now down to 4, with Richmond's Anthony Alessio tucked in behind. Birmingham untroubled to take the win, 45 minutes 41 seconds. Summers second for the silver. Brady Threlfall home for third, just ahead of Alessio, Waring and Buchanan.
Collis Birmingham, you've just won the Victorian 15k champs here in your hometown of Ballarat.
Yeah, that's right. It's good to do. You have to. Ballarat person has to win it, so tick that off. Mona will be happy. Got that done.
It was a great race today, 45-41 in windy conditions here at the lake. You and Harry Summers just went for it right from the start. Harry
actually went for it from the start. I would have liked to go out a bit slower, but he was setting the pace and I stuck with him. And then, yeah, around 8k I kind of took over and ran the last 7k on my own.
Well, that's a fair way to go by yourself, Collis. Were you feeling the wind out there much at all?
Yeah, felt it everywhere. There's a bit of a tail, I think, from maybe 10k to 12k. That's kind of where the tailwind was on the lake, which was good. But then, yeah, the last 3k was tough into the wind. Yeah.
And here are the top 8 results for the Open men. Another win for the strong Box Hill team from the provisional team scores. For the women, Frankston's Sarah Klein took the lead early, closely followed by Essendon's Charlotte Wilson and Kaya Fry, another Frankston runner. By mid-race, and Wilson had moved to the lead from Klein and Fry. By 9 kilometres, Klein back into the lead. Inside the last 2 kilometres and Klein was maintaining a narrow lead. Fry was now into second ahead of Wilson. Klein hung on to record her first XCR win since 2014, recording a time of 53 minutes 27. Fry a close second, with Wilson third.
Sarah Klein, lots of smiles today. You've taken out the Victorian 15k champs.
Yeah, no, there were some smiles on course, but certainly when I finished as well, it was really nice to get a win today. I haven't won here before and haven't won an AV state champs for a long time, so it was really good to get out today and get the win.
Despite your prowess as a road runner, which we really think you are, more so than cross, this was your first road champs.
Yeah, it was actually, and I much prefer being on the road. I can sort of find my rhythm a lot more on the road than I do in a cross-country race. So, yeah, I don't know what I've been doing for the last 10 years, given this is my first road championship. So I was happy to get it, even though it has taken me a while.
Now, you went out hard early, then settled a bit, and Charlotte Wilson bridged the gap and got back on you. When did you finally move away from Charlotte?
I think it was as we started into the second lap, there was sort of a side wind going into the second lap, and I think I put on a little bit of distance there. But when I crossed the finish line, both Kaya and Charlotte were right behind me, so I really didn't realise how close they were until we crossed the line. So I was just trying to push as hard as I could in the last couple of kilometres just to hold them off, and yeah, I was able to, so it was good.
And here are the top 8 results for the Open Women. South Melbourne take the team win on countback from Glenn Huntley. Chilwell's Rich Coleman had a solo ride out front, this time for the wheelies. And Carla Severino of Ballarat Region in the women's division. Coleman home, 40 minutes and 3 seconds. Severino finished in 71 minutes 51.
I love doing these AV races, and it's all about participation and development, and it's good to head out, to be able to head out, have a great road race here in Victoria. And it's hard today with the wind, and like lots of tailwind, but more headwind I reckon today.
All junior divisions ran 1 lap of the lake, 6 kilometres. Early pack led by Callum Goldsmith, Ed Baisha, Jack Itter, Harry Norman and Andrew Amore. Leading the women were Yasmin Hayes from Bendigo and Olivia Hobbs from Geelong. Approaching 4 kilometres, and Diamond Valley's Itter had opened a clear lead over Baisha from APS. And Hayes had a gap on Hobbs. Winners for the junior men, line honours, and a win in the under-18s went to Jack Itter. Ed Baisha of APS for the under-20s. Under-16s, Darham Diol from the Knox Club. And Kane Marriott of Diamond Valley for the under-14s. And for the junior women, Yasmin Hayes was the first home and the under-18 winner. Victor in the under-20s, Annabelle Eastman, Sandringham. Under-16 saw Jamie Lee Code of Frankston take the title. And in the under-14s it was Neve Tabbert of Coburg. Keep watching ASFIC TV for more athletic action.